Hey everyone, and welcome back to another trio guide. In this video, I aim to teach you how to 3-man Vow of the Disciple. Let's start with class composition. I recommend running 2 Warlocks and 1 filler class. For the filler class, you can really run anything you want, but I recommend running a Titan. It isn't extremely important, but it might make a difference during Rhulk's final stand. Let's start with the acquisition. I recommend each player to run an Eager Edge Sword with Forbearance and an Unstoppable Kinetic to deal with the abominations. Mods like Explosive Wellmaker and Well of Life are also very helpful and great for survivability. When starting the encounter, each player will head to the left, middle, and right obelisks. Each player should quickly kill their adherents so that the knight can spawn. After the adherences are dead, you should check your obelisk and call out which side the knight spawns. Wherever the knight is, the player closest to it should go and kill the knight. For example, if the right side obelisk calls out that the knight is on the triangle or left side, the left side player should go and search for the knight. Once the knight is dead, check back with your obelisk and see what room you have to go in. Just like the knight, whoever is closest to the room should go inside of it and get the symbol. While one player is inside of the room, there will be 2 things that the outside players have to do. The first thing is that someone on the outside will have to call out whether the player inside will have to kill the light or dark captain. The second thing is that both players on the outside will have to kill all of the adherents, including the ones that spawn at the person's obelisk, who is getting the inside symbols. After you have gotten all 3 symbols, shoot the correct ones at the obelisk and repeat the cycle. Here's what a full round looks like. Where at?
I don't know yet.
I'll check spawn. Not spawn.
You just spawned by me.
Okay.
He's dead.
Whose op is it?
Fine. Kill. Vanguard.
Kill. Okay, going in. It's a triangle knight.
Okay.
What's
I see
that
it.
call?
Oh, look at it.
Okay.
I'll get it.
Light.
Did you get triangle?
I'm getting it now.
Bro. It's pyramid. Or it's
Oh, this one's light. Side knight.
it's a church. I'm gonna kill a knight right now. I think. Is it hidden? The knight?
I don't know. It's light side.
Oh, light. Let me
Yeah, I think it's hidden.
What was next symbol we gotta go?
Church.
I
I'm
have
going
it.
in. Or Knocker, can you go in church?
Yep.
Brain is last.
Oh wait, I don't know. Okay, open it.
Yeah.
Open door again.
Okay. Church is light.
Open my door. Open door.
I just pink.
Okay, what are calls?
Open door. What's yours, so?
Fleet, it's Forsaken for me.
What's yours?
Ping.
Take Fleet Forsaken.
I don't think it's mine. It's not mine.
It's Severance.
Yeah, it's me.
I'm shooting ships right now. Next up is the Caretaker. For this encounter, there will be 3 different roles: the stun player, the symbol grabber, and the symbol helper. Let's start with the stun player. The stun player should be one of your warlocks. For their loadout, they should run Anarchy, an SMG, Heritage, and Starfire Protocol. As the stun player, your job is to carefully sit behind the Caretaker and bait his stuns. When you bait the stun, call out to your other teammate who is outside with you so that they can shoot his back. Depending on how fast your teammates are, you should only need 3 to 4 stuns per floor until the Caretaker can't physically reach the obelisk before damage. Now for the symbol grabber. The symbol grabber should be one of your warlocks. For their loadout, they should run Witherhoard, an SMG, an Eager Edge Sword, and Starfire Protocol. When starting each phase, the symbol grabber should go in and grab 2 sets of 3 symbols. For each set, carefully put the symbols into the obelisk and make sure it doesn't reject. Once you've put in both sets of symbols, signal to your symbol helper to grab the final set. While your teammate is grabbing the final set, you can add clear or help out the stun player by shooting the Caretaker's back. Once the symbol helper has put in the final set of symbols, you can start your damage phase. Next is the symbol helper. For this role, you can use any class. I recommend running Tractor Cannon, an SMG, and Heritage. Your job is to help get the final set of symbols, add clear, and stun Caretaker's back. After the symbol grabber has gotten both sets of their symbols, it is your turn to get the final set of symbols to complete the obelisk for damage phase. Here's what a damage phase looks like.
Oh my god, there's a lot
Shoot
of
worms.
bees.
Not worms.
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go tractor.
We need to try and slow down on the second
On second play.
Yep.
My god.
I don't know if
I
it's
got
like
well.
primary.
I'll throw one nade.
Okay, that
Tap.
was
Yeah,
almost too
that
much.
just only tap now.
Okay,
That's
stop.
good, that's good, that's good.
You as well.
Knocker is last.
Okay,
And-
3, 2, 1.
Go.
I don't know.
Probably
Maybe.
not good enough.
Now for the exhibition. For this encounter, each player will have a different role. One player will be the Splinter, one player will be the Vault of Glass relic, and the other player will be the Taken relic. Let's start with the Splinter. For their loadout, they should run a Witherhoard, Forbearance, and Eager Edge Sword. The designated Splinter player will actually not be picking up the Splinter until the second room. Instead, for the first room, the Taken player picks it up and then deposits it in the second room for the Splinter player to pick it up. When you get into the second room, you can drop the Splinter where the first symbol spawned, so you can use your weapons to clear out all the adds. Once you've killed the Glyph Keepers, pick up the relic and kill the Taken Knight. Here you will have plenty of time to get the second symbols, so you don't need to drop the relic again. Once you've gotten both symbols, kill the Taken Knight before you open the door to extend your time. Now here's where the trio changes. Instead of immediately banking your relic inside of the terminal, you instead want to hold on to it. You want to do this because the Vog Relic player has to place their shield inside of the terminal and will have to wait for the pickup timer to end. Once the Vog timer has ended, you are then safe to put the relic inside of the terminal. Once the door to the third room opens, you will leave and go to the left side of the room without your relic. If you hug the left side wall, your darkness stacks will actually go down, making it so you don't need to be cleansed. Kill the ads, and then the Glyph Keeper, and then head back to the terminal to grab the Splinter. Once you have the Splinter, kill the Taken Knight, and head to the top of the stairs and drop the relic. From there, clear the ads and Glyph Keeper on the left side, and then pick up the relic again to kill the Knight. Once you've opened the door, repeat the same process you did for the third room. You should wait to dunk the relic until the Vog and Taken players' timers have run out. Once you've opened the door, head to the left side and clear out all of the enemies. Once you've gotten your symbols, head back to get the relic and shoot the Knight again. Head up to one of the front platforms, drop the relic, clear out the ads, get your symbols, and then open the final door. Now for the Vog Relic. For this encounter, you want to run a Wither Horde, Forbearance, and Eager Edge Sword. The encounter will start out like normal. Kill the Glyph Keepers and open the door to the depositing room. In the depositing room, pick up the Vog Relic. Once inside of the second room, run up to where the symbols spawn, cleanse your teammates, and then drop the relic so you can use your weapons. Kill both Glyph Keepers, get your symbols, and then pick up the Vog Relic again to cleanse your teammates. After cleansing, drop your relic again at the front of the room and clear out the Glyph Keepers. Once you've opened the next door, deposit your relic immediately. When the lockout timer ends, wait for the Splinter player to be deposited so that the Taken relic spawns. After the Splinter is in the terminal, you can then pick up the Vog Relic again. When the door to the third room opens up, cleanse your teammates before heading to the right side where you can drop your relic. Once the Glyph Keeper is dead, cleanse both of your teammates before heading to the next set of Glyph Keepers. Head to the top of the stairs in front of the fourth room's door and drop the relic so you can use your weapons again. Once all Glyph Keepers are dead, open the door and bank your relic immediately. Just like the third room, wait for your lockout to end before you pick up the relic again. For the fourth room, head to the middle platform and drop your relic. Once dropped, go to the right side and kill the Glyph Keeper. Once the Glyph Keeper is dead, cleanse your teammates and head to the next set. At one of the top platforms, drop your relic again so that you can use your weapons. Kill the Glyph Keepers, get your symbols, and then you're done. Next is the Taken relic. For this encounter, you want to run a Wither Horde, Forbearance, and Eager Edge Sword. Start off the encounter by picking up the Splinter. Kill the Knight and then open the door. Once the door is open, deposit the relic. In the second room, kill all of the ads and Glyph Keepers and then progress into the third room. In the third room, start off by cleansing the Taken orb. Then head to the next orb, which always spawns at the opposite side of the last one. So if the first orb is on the left, the next orb will be on the right. Kill the Glyph Keepers with your relic, get cleansed by your teammate, and then head to the next orb. The final orb will always spawn on the side the second orb is, so if the second orb is on the left side, the final orb will also be on the left side. Once you've opened the next door, deposit your relics and repeat the same rotation for the fourth room. Rotate each side, cleansing orbs, killing Glyph Keepers, and then open the final door and you've beaten the encounter. Now for the Rhulk encounter. For this encounter, both Warlocks should run either one Sniper or one Wither Horde. They also should run an SMG and Cataclysmic with Well of Radiance and Starfire Protocol. For mods, the Warlock should run 3 Font of Might mods and 1 Elemental Time Dilation. Both Warlocks should also have either Melee Wellmaker or Elemental Ordnance to create a Solar Well. The third character should run a Sniper, Div, and LMG. The third player should also have Aeons on for heavy finishers. For this encounter, you will have 2 roles. One player will dunk all of the symbols, and the other 2 players will swap the buff back and forth. To coordinate, you will have one of the 2 players who swap get the first buff. After that, your team should kill all of the Glyph Keepers and get the correct symbol. Duplicate your buff and then start dunking. After you've dunked 4 times, both players who have the buff can both dunk at the same time to complete the phase. After the bubble goes away, destroy Rhulk's 4 crit spots and begin your damage phase. While destroying the crit spots, one of the Warlocks should create a Solar Well for the Font of Might. For damage, you should have a Warlock place a well under Rhulk so that the third character can sit inside of it and use their div. The other Warlock can put their well far away from Rhulk and linear him from afar. Here's what a damage phase looks like.
I don't know, I'm not mailing, so I forgot to play or something.
I don't want to be that guy, but this damage is way better.
Yeah. Are you giving us some bonus damage as well? Yeah, I think it
that
might
crazy?
be I think.
Repeat this for the next damage phase. Once you finish the second damage phase, both Warlocks should switch to Nova Bomb. Continue the fight like normal until you've started damage phase. Wait to use your Nova Bomb until Final Stand. The Final Stand is a huge DPS check, so it's good to have as many burst damage supers as possible. Throw everything you've got at Rhulk and avoid every Darkness Beam, and you should be able to kill him.
Get close to me for fun.
Let's
Oh, okay, I gotta hit it. What?
I'm out of div ammo.
Please.
We win! Oh my god.
And that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed the guide, subscribing would mean a huge deal to me. I have even more guides coming along, so you don't want to miss out. Thanks for watching!